If ever mag-iba yung lighting, just know that I'm using natural light to film my videos, kaya medyo struggle. Hey guys, what's up? It's Eunice and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are going to be testing out an influencer favorite product, and that is the Superface Lights Camera Action Zoom In Mesh Cushion. So I've been seeing this in a lot of influencers' videos, and every time they talk about it, they just keep raving about it. So this product is made in Korea. It's available through the Caris website, so that's highcaris.net, and then you can purchase just the Zoom In Cushion Foundation on its own for $22 if you live in the US. Not sure how much it is if it's converted to pesos kasi nandito ako sa US. So automatically nagko-convert yung website, and then you can also purchase the cushion and then the refill as well, which is only $28. So for $6 more, makakabili ka na nung refill niya. Another thing is they do ship internationally, so if you're not living in the Philippines or not in Asia, they ship to the US and $5 lang yung shipping fee niya. It's also super quick. So let's start with the claims. This cushion foundation actually has SPF 50, so it has UV protection. It covers your blemishes, it's light and smooth, it has a radiant dewy finish, and last but not the least, it's perfect for those of you who has yellow undertone. Now, I do have more of a neutral undertone, but that's fine kasi cool or like yellow undertone products are actually okay for my skin. The reason I got this is malapit na mag-spring summer, so where I'm at, medyo nagiging humid yung weather, and I want something that's light and easy for this time, pero it covers any blemishes, it evens out my skin tone, ganyan. And I've heard na ito is really made for like the tropical weather talaga. That's why it's a crowd favorite back in the Philippines. Before anything, even though this has SPF 50, I don't use enough of it for the SPF to be able to protect my skin. So I am going to be using a different product. This is the Rescue Me Sun Gel Primer by Happy Skin, and if you guys watch my video, I really love it. It's a great 2-in-1 product, and since I do plan to use this Zoom In cushion on an everyday basis as my daily, foundation, I'm using it with products that I use on the daily as well. Kasi bakit ko naman siya gagamitan nung primer ko na ginagamit ko for full coverage makeup looks kung hindi naman yun yung purpose ko for it. If you're using the Happy Skin Sun Gel Primer, if you watch my video, I mentioned na make sure your skin is well hydrated underneath it. Make sure lang you moisturize it as much as you can. Kasi if you have dry normal skin, medyo off to. Now that we have our sunscreen and primer on, it's time to use the foundation. So with the packaging, it's not my favorite just because of that really bright yellow, but it doesn't bother me. Once you open it, you have your cushion, which we are going to use to apply the product. Tapos you open this and andyan yan pala yung cushion. Ito pala yung parang puff niya to use it. And then yung mirror niya din naman, the clarity of the mirror is really nice. You can definitely use it while applying your makeup. So as you can see, I have this pimple scar here. Ang tagal niya mag-heal. And then meron akong bug bite here. And then I have some veins peeking through and then some scarring on this area as well. So let's see how well this cushion foundation covers up or blurs out my imperfections. So yan, pipress mo lang siyang ganyan. Then you get the product on the puff. And then let's start. Ooh, it really does have a cooling sensation. And I just wanted to let you guys know that this is not the first time that I'm using this. I've been using this for a while now. Just trying to figure out how I like it. Pero, ayan, meron talaga siyang cooling sensation and it's not too sticky. I got this in the shade Too Natural, which is not too bad. Actually, nagulat nga ako na yung shade na nakuha ko, number 2, is actually close enough to my skin. Usually, when I buy products that are made in Korea, especially complexion products, masyado siyang maputi for my skin. But for this one, it's not too bad, as you can see. Well, kasi maputi lang to because of the fact that I use that sun gel primer. But I really feel like it's close to my skin. So here is how half of my face looks. As you can see, it blurred out some of my veins. Tapos yung acne scar ko, it's still there. It's having a hard time covering that that up kasi medyo light nga yung coverage nito. And then, ito naman sa bug bite ko, medyo na-blur out niya. Let's see if we can build up on those areas. Ang sarap ng feeling niya. Talagang parang cooling sensation siya. It reminds me of that Happy Skin na cooling foundation. Parang ganun yung feeling niya. Kaya niyang i-blur yung bug bite ko. Ayan. Okay naman. But with the acne scar, I think kailangan ko to i-concealer. It lightened it up a bit, pero hindi niya kayang i-cover. Madali lang din siya i-blend, in my opinion. Tsaka okay naman yung pinaka-poof that comes with it. It gives you enough time to blend naman. Yun nga lang, when it comes to the mga hard-to-reach areas, syempre yung poof mo parang masyado siyang malaki for that. So, I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Nahirapan ako pumunta doon, but we'll fix that later with my brush. But overall, here is how one side looks with the cushion foundation, and then this side walang cushion foundation. And again, magko-concealer pa ako after, so I didn't really go into my under eye area. But overall, I really like this because it's, again, lightweight and napapantay niya lang yung skin mo. I feel like it really has that skin-like finish. So before anything else, let's finish off the rest of my face and apply some cushion foundation on this side of my face. So here, I have a lot of veins in this area as well. So does that mean ba manipis yung balat ko? Kaya ang veiny-veiny ng face ko. Okay, so here is how the cushion foundation looks on my skin. As you can see, it blurred out my imperfections. You barely see my acne scar here. Tapos yung bug bite ko. Veins are also blurred out, pero not completely covered. And hindi siya matte finish. I really like the nice radiant dew that it gives my skin. It feels like my skin but better. There's no weight to it as well. Like whenever I use this cushion foundation, I don't feel sleepy at all. That's what I feel kasi whenever heavy yung nasusuot ko na foundation. And I've experienced that with full coverage foundation. Sa parang as I get through my day, I feel really lethargic and sleepy. Ayun pala, mabigat lang talaga yung nasa mukha ko. But with this one, I can barely feel it on my skin. It actually reminds me of that Wet n Wild cushion foundation that I've tried before. I really like it. That skin-like lightweight finish is what I really look for, especially come summertime kasi syempre mainit and malagkit. So, gusto ko magaan lang, but it does the job when it comes to like blurring out my imperfections and really evens out my skin tone. With this one, I think it achieves that. And the color or the shade as well, I really see it na mas closer siya sa mga yellow undertone. So, if you have more of a cooler or a peach undertone, baka hindi nyo magustuhan to kasi ako na neutral undertone na, I really see na mas medyo naglilin siya sa yellow side of things. Pero overall, I kind of like it. I think it's my skin but better. So now, let's apply some concealer para makita natin yung magiging itsura niya with some concealer on because I do use concealer on a daily basis. It's just like my everyday routine. So I'm gonna use my tried and tested Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I always have this in my collection kasi whenever I'm trying out base products, gusto ko tried and tested yung products na ginagamit ko with it. Kailangan ko din lang i-blend out yung nandito sa may nose area ko. Nahirapan kasi ako with the poof itself. With the poof, you can't really drag it. Talagang pat siya all over your face. So I'm just using this Antluts concealer brush to blend out my concealer. So just using the same concealer, I'm gonna add a little bit more coverage to those areas where I have my imperfections. So here is how my face looks with the concealer on my under eye area, tas a little bit lang on the sides of my nose. And then I added then some coverage on my acne scar and that bug bite that I had up here, tapos some on my veins then. So now let's set this with a loose powder. So I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. So I'm gonna use this to set my under eye area, then my nose area and T-zone. I'm not setting the rest of my face because I do like how dewy and radiant the cushion foundation looks on my skin and I don't want to cancel that out. Now, what I'm gonna do is apply some contour powder. So I'm using the Kat Von D Shade and Light contour powder. And then we're gonna finish it off with the Soleil Tan de Chanel Cream Bronzer. And then what I'm gonna do is set this area with a little bit of powder so that it stays in place. And since we are going to apply some blush later, I'm gonna leave my cheek area alone for now. So I'm just using this Chanel Le Beige pressed powder. Now that we have our base products on, I'm gonna finish off the rest of my face makeup off camera. And I'll be right back to give you my initial thoughts on this Super Face Zoom In Cushion Mesh Cushion Foundation. Hey guys, so I am back and here is how my face looks. Overall, I like it. It blurred out my imperfections or any of my blemishes like my acne right here and yung bug bite ko. It blurred it out pero hindi super covered because it is more of a light to medium natural finish. So, pagdating sa mga dark blemishes, kailangan mo talaga to go in with the concealer. Pero it's not a deal breaker for me because I use concealer on a daily basis anyway. Pero kung nyari hindi kayo gumagamit ng concealer and you want your under eyes to brighten up a little bit, I recommend going in with a brightening under eye cream. Tapos, itong cushion foundation na to, feeling ko okay na siya. This is actually already good on its own because yung coverage niya, baliktad, yung coverage niya, it's light to medium pero more on the skin-like finish siya, which is what I love about this. I mean, I've been using this for a while now kasi last year ko siya nakuha and finally, nag-film na ako ng review video, diba? But anyhow, yung coverage niya nga, sinasabi ko sa inyo, it really evens out your skin tone, pero hindi naman super mukhang naka-foundation kasi as you can see, very natural yung finish niya. Hindi siya like plakadong matte foundation. Even though it's more of like a dewy, radiant finish, malinis yung itsura niya sa face. I find that sometimes when I go for like mga dewy or radiant finish na foundation, parang masyado siyang shiny. Pero this one, nakuha niya yung tamang blend ng matte and ng radiant para maging skin-like yung finish niya. That's what I like about this. Now, when it comes to the coverage, even though nako-cover up niya yung mga kailangan kong itago, hindi siya mabigat sa face. It's really weightless in my opinion. It doesn't feel like it's a medium coverage foundation. It feels more of a lightweight foundation, honestly, kasi I barely feel it on my face. Yung mga areas na hindi ko masyadong sinet ng powder, okay naman siya. Hindi siya like humuhulas agad. So far, makikita mo pa rin yung skin mo na nagpi-peek through, which is what I love about it. I don't know, ang ganda ng coverage. I really like it. So, let's see how this holds up by the end of the day. I'm gonna be out in the sun today, kaya nag-sun gel primer din ako. Nag-redecorate ako, so magmumove ako ng furniture, mapapawisan ako, and we'll see later how this holds up. Kasi it's meant for like a tropical humid weather daw. So, kung mapawisan ako, let's see if huhulas ba siya or mag-iiba yung finish or itsura niya. Kasi right now, I really like it. It's a great everyday product. It's super easy to use. You just pat it all over your face and you're good to go. So, hopefully, maganda yung pag-wear nito. Kasi if maganda yung pag-wear nito, I mean, I guess tama lahat ng sinasabi ng mga influencer. That's why they love this product. Hey everyone, so it's been 4 hours now, 6 p.m. na, and I've been out in the sun for 4 hours straight, moving around furniture and like redecorating, cleaning, sweeping the floors and whatnot. So pinawisan na ako and all. But surprisingly, yung makeup ko, okay pa rin. Like as you can see, it's just that nice, healthy skin. I do think that I need to powder kasi syempre nag-oil up na ako. Pero walang natatanggal or walang part sa face ko na humuhulas. As you can see, here on this area, you can still see covered pa rin yung veins ko. Yung zit ko medyo kita na siya, yung acne and itong bug bite ko. Pero overall, okay yung wear niya. Sa may nose area ko dito, yan, dyan lang nagsa-start and sa may lips na onting parang natatanggal na siya but nothing like a little powder won't be able to, you know, patch up. I'm not sure lang kung try natin gamitin yung cushion foundation to retouch. Pero overall, as you can see, yung cheek area ko, okay pa rin siya, diba? For 4 hours under the sun and tignan mo yung buhok ko, basa. Kasi pawis and sobrang init talaga sa labas. So, magandang at least kahit 4 hours ko lang siya na-test, we saw how it will wear underneath a scorching hot sun. Syempre, perfect siya for like summer activities. I mean, wala naman tayong ginagawa. But you know what I mean, for like the summer weather. So, try natin retouch here. Okay, so medyo nag-iba yung lighting kasi biglang nag-set yung sun. Nahuli ako ng ontek. Nahabol ko yung sun kaya hindi ako makakapag-wear test ng mas matagal kasi nga I want to use natural light. So, ayan. But, retouching it sa face ko, okay siya. It doesn't feel like yucky even though hindi siya like powder kasi a lot of times, diba, pag parang humulas na and all that, parang gusto natin powder na after. Pero with this one, hindi siya like sticky feeling kasi nga meron siya ng cooling sensation. So, when I retouched it, okay pa rin siya. And hindi naman siya nagbumukhang cakey even if mag-layer ka ng product on top. So, I love it. Ayan. Medyo makalat lang yung lip area ko kasi nag-swatch ako ng mga lipsticks a while ago. Ayan. So, overall, I really like it. As you can see naman, for 4 hours under the scorching hot sun, okay siya. Hindi siya humuhulas and all that. Ang ganda nitong super face cushion na to. It's definitely something that you could use for everyday. Even if, kunyari, nasa bahay ka lang and may Zoom meetings ka, ganyan. Okay siya kasi madali siyang gamitin, but it still gives your face that nice coverage, evens out your skin tone. It's very lightweight. It has SPF 50, but it doesn't feel like you're wearing makeup on. It's really something that you could use for the daily, and it's very compact as well. It's not too bulky. I just don't really, syempre yung packaging niya parang bright yellow, diba? Pero other than that, I like it. Super easy to use. Now I know why influencers love this product. So again, if you're interested in this product, I believe it's available at caris.net. I'll link it down below in the description box. So, let me know if you guys have tried this na din or if interesado ba kayo sa mga cushion foundations like this one. I really like the fact that even though it's made in Korea and it's for the Korean market, sakto siya sa skin ko. Hindi siya masyadong maputi and hindi siya masyadong like peachy undertone. So, okay, so that is it for today's video. Again, very sorry. I apologize for the medyo magulong lighting, but the sun is trying to set. So, not trying to set. The sun is setting, so paiba-iba yung lighting ko. So yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this and you learned something new today. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Once again, it's Eunice. I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Ang init.